Alright, I'm back. I'm Slayer. This is All Games Must Die. Time to kill some fucking bastards and pigs and pig farmers and lords of the house and shit blah 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 blah. Alright. Resume game. Alright. Let's see what's going on with this girl. I got me 2 cool coins here. Look at carved ironwood tree. Yeah, whatever.
Ethan made this for me.
Ethan, that guy's a cool dude. Last episode, I don't know if you saw it, I stood up to that fucking gross pig. Anyway, look at unfinished letter. Let's see. Oh. Ah! Okay. I'm sad. Look at again. I'm sad. Alright. Unfinished letter.
Father. Much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding.
Father.
Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Alright, I think, yeah, this game takes place in between seasons 3 and 4, from what it sounds like. I don't know, I'm gonna have to research it, but I'm just afraid of coming across spoilers about the story of this game. That's why I hadn't done it yet. But as I recall, yeah, well, like I said, I'm trying to avoid talking about spoilers if I can, so yeah, but I think that's a rough estimate of where this game takes place, somewhere around there. I mean, it doesn't seem so far like you really have to have read the books, definitely not read the books, or even really have watched the show to really understand the game, really, so far, but it does seem to, I mean, it does help a lot, though, knowing, like, these names that they reference, like Marjorie and Essos and Ramsay Snow and all these people, so it adds a lot more weight to the story if you've at least caught up with the show. But don't feel bad if you like this game, which hopefully you do. I'm making her dance. There's an old trick I used to do in The Walking Dead. Well, not really a trick, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, if you like this game, check out the show for sure. But I will tell you, you know, even though this game has been good, I would say I definitely liked Walking Dead a lot more by this point, you know, as far as by the point of the first episode. And the show's, I think, a million times better than this game, but I mean, I'm not really being fair. I mean, the game barely started, but I do like the game, but I just think, you know, it's gonna take a little bit to get going. But so far, you know, it has an interesting premise for sure. Anyway, look at dusty old tome. What are all these weird words?
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Roderick, he got killed by a fat horse.
I hope to see them all someday.
Not Roderick, unless he comes back as a half robot. More machine than man. Because a fat horse fell on him in the first episode.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
So, I don't remember if they mentioned it already, but I wonder why she's here. Letter from Mother.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Okay, I think that just answered my question. But why her? I'm looking at you. That's scary. Hey, what the hell?
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Hey, you poor guy. What's up with you?
No, it's fine. Come in.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Yeah, what about if I avoided this question?
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will
Fuck
be
you,
here
Telltale.
Of course, milady.
Trying to scare me? I'm an
You
adult.
work for Lady Marjorie?
Yeah, what are you, like some type of spy?
I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
It's widely known that I work for Lady Marjorie.
I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
This kid's voice sounds way older than he looks.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
Yeah, why are you telling me that? What the hell? Fucking mouse.
I heard them arguing about House Forrester.
I clicked
House
on it.
Forrester?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a callboy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Yeah, this guy's like a professional
Good night,
spy.
milady.
Poor little kid, cold boy. Wow, she looks
Lady
scary.
Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
I wonder if that's the actual actress doing the voice. Sounds like her. Like I said, I didn't really look up stuff for the game because I wanted to be surprised and I don't want spoilers. But
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark.
what the hell was that?
It
Like some weird
raises
glitch.
questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me.
Well,
She
Cersei,
demands an
or
audience.
Cersei
She wants
is
an apology of some sort.
a lying
for what
bitch,
I don't
so,
know, but
yeah.
she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her.
She's so
I
fucking
wouldn't
annoying.
ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Cold boy.
You'll be fine. I know you will.
She
You may
looks like a
feel
cat.
one thing, but you must say another.
You're telling me to play the Game of Thrones? Politically
luck.
speaking? Politically speaking? And King's Landing is all about fucking mind games and political games and I mean, that's why the series is called Game of Thrones. Really. Fight for the crown. Fight for power. Tyrion! You little fucking 2-foot tall guy. Look at him. Damn, he's such a cool dude. Yeah, I'm just a big Tyrion fan, as most Game of Thrones fans are. Well, look at him, he's sitting in the chair and he doesn't even reach the top of it. Oh, Tyrion, I really hope they got Peter Dinklage to voice him. Tyrion!
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Yeah,
Lord Tyrion.
Definitely Peter
Your
Dinklage,
Grace?
or an incredibly good impersonator.
With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Well?
Your Grace.
Ew.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive.
She looks like she has a
You may
mustache.
rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Oh, I hate this woman.
Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is. The girl can speak for her house.
Yes, Your Grace. To the one true king.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which. It was clever.
Hey,
She
Tyrion.
only met...
I don't care what she meant.
Trying to make me look
I
bad?
care what she said. I won't stand for impertinence from a girl of the North.
If you would give her the chance to explain...
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries. A house of traitors.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good. And she would have us believe she didn't know which king she served. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Our talent is unrivaled, Your Grace. Forrester Ironwood is highly sought after in the Seven Kingdoms.
So I'm told. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
Yeah, stop connecting everything.
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Thanks, Tyrion.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts?
Can
You
somebody
are a girl from the
please
north
kill her
here in
already?
service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
Yeah, you can't make this
I'd like a
woman
word
happy.
with you if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Can't make this woman happy no matter what. It's hard to follow all the different clans and families and all this stuff. And
I'll walk
who's
you
connected with who. And then being questioned.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton.
Alright. Going over my 15-minute mark. Anyway, yeah. That was annoying. I hate Cersei, and it's hard to remember what clan is connected with which and all this shit, and they're just asking me 1,000 questions at once. Like, fuck, let me pull out my fucking, like, glossary first and remember what fucking assholes betrayed me and which ones I hate and which one, Jesus. But I guess that's the point of the game, huh? Anyway, see you on the next one.